Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Anastasia Daniel. Um, Today is Tuesday, and it's a beautiful Tuesday. There's uh there's something I want to ask. Does the past of a person define their future? I ask this question because a lot of women are still living with guilt from their past. Does your past define your future? I want us to think about that today. Because if you ask my opinion, the truth, I would say that the past can influence a person's future, but it doesn't have to define it. It can influence it, but when you talk about defining it, it doesn't. In life, your experiences, your mistakes, and your choices are what shapes who you are. But they do not limit you, or they don't limit who you can become in the future. They shape you. The experiences you have in life, your mistakes, your choices, they shape you. But they don't limit you to what you're going to become in the future. There's always going to be the possibility of growth, change, new opportunities in your life. In this life, some people decide, some people choose, and they choose to rewrite their stories all through time, through just by making an intentional decision. I'm really trying to state in a way that even the most uneducated person can understand what I'm saying. You go through a journey. There is a reason why. If as a young girl, you experience what they call tough life, that tough life does not define you or define your future. No. One thing I want you all to know is that as you grow, you learn, and life happens and things changes. Do you understand? As a woman, learn to forgive yourself. You're not perfect. Mistakes are bound to happen. But forgive yourself. Move on. When you make a decision, you make a choice about certain things, maybe about a marital decision, or maybe you say, okay, I don't want to be married. I just want to be single all my life. That does not define your future. And that doesn't make you a bad person, just to be clear. It's a decision, a personal choice. It shapes who you are. Do you get me? But what you're going to be in future, just because you decide, oh, I don't want to be married, does not mean you cannot become the president of a country. No, in the future. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean you cannot become the president of a conglomerate tomorrow. No. Your experiences, your mistakes, your choices, they shape who you are. But growth, change, new opportunities are always possible. You can rewrite your story. No matter the life you have experienced as a child, as a teenager, I have to send this out to women. We carry that guilt till we start having children. And then we start reliving our own, we start trying to make the changes we need in our lives, in the lives of our children. And that's wrong. Fix you. Correct whatever needs to be corrected before you have those kids. Your children are innocent. You are there to guide them in their own journey of life. Not for them to live your own story. No. Stop holding on to your past. Like, if you don't hold on to it, something terrible is going to happen. No. You have to decide to rewrite your story. You have to be intentional about your decision. You have to be resilient as a woman, open to learning. Encourage yourself. If nobody in this life would ever tell you did well, pat yourself at the back and say, I did well. I tried. That's the message I want to put out there today. Your past can influence your future. Influence. But it cannot define it. It does not have to define it.